Hello, in this video I'm going to give you a brilliant example of how you don't fix driving anxiety. So I'm going to read a comment that someone left in reply to someone else's comment, and I want to point out from the start, I'm not attacking you if you're the person that left this comment. I really appreciate people leaving comments and they're just doing the best to help and they're being friendly and they're being good, but it's just that this is how you don't fix anxiety. So please don't take this as an insult. So I'm happy to have comments, but let me get into this and let me show you what I mean. So the original poster, and I'll pull this up on the screen now, the original poster said, I just got my permit and when I get behind the wheel I get that overwhelming, uncomfortable feeling in my stomach. The same feeling when surrounded by too many people the first day of school in front of the class, walking in late. I hate this feeling. They've just told me everything I would need to know to fix that in under an hour, right? And the person who replied to help them said, ha 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 ha, I've been late to school my whole life. It's not embarrassing. Better to show up late than not show up at all. Nobody will care that much. As for driving, think of it as a social activity. Now, again, I'm not picking on this person. I appreciate your comment, but you've made a massive mistake there by telling someone what to do. If I tell a client what to do, never going to work. If I say, oh, just think of it as a social activity, no, because that's my solution being forced onto them. The client must come up with a solution themselves. That's one of the most basic underpinning rules of therapy. So this person goes on to say, communicate with other drivers anytime you change the direction of your vehicle, like changing lanes, making turns, parking on the curb, leaving the side of the curb, use your blinkers, make eye contact with other drivers, four-way stop intersections. I'm guessing that they're American, just the language you can tell different. We wouldn't say blinkers, we say like indicators or whatever. Make eye contact with pedestrians crossing the road or wanting to cross the road. Just think socially, we're all people and nobody wants to crash on purpose in a fit of rage. Practice, practice, practice. And if anybody is driving fast and wants to overtake you, don't challenge them, let them go. It's safer that way. Now that is all brilliant advice, but none of it will work because that's not the problem. What do we all say? Driving anxiety has nothing to do with driving. These things about looking at people, making eye contact, all of that, that's all logical, conscious stuff. You won't do anything. And this is what a lot of therapists do. I don't think this person is a therapist, but this is what a lot of them will do. They'll say, oh, do this, do this. No. If you tell the client to do something, you've blown it. You've just completely blown it. You do not tell people how to fix their problem. And I've got a video coming up on this in, I think it's November 16th or 15th, whatever it is, Saturday around that day. I think it's the 15th, I don't know. Let me look it up while I'm on my phone. But in November, I've got a video coming out. November 16th, yeah. A video is coming out all about that. So watch out for that video and I'll link to it at the end of this one. What I'd be interested in is, this is fascinating, this is why I love my job. The original poster said, when I get behind the wheel, I get that overwhelming, uncomfortable feeling in my stomach. I would focus on that. And being a hypnotist, I know how to grow that feeling. So if you were talking to me now in a call, I'd say, tell me about that feeling. And I could get you to feel it now, even though you're not in a car. And I might say, tell me where that feeling is exactly in your stomach. Is it in the back, the front? Where is it? And they'll say, oh, it's in the front. And doing what I do, which I haven't got time to explain now, we would do something with that feeling. I wouldn't tell them what to do, but I might ask them, what's happening with that feeling? And I have had this so many times. People say, oh, it's weird. It's moved from my stomach to my chest. Oh, it's moved. from your stomach to your chest. It's moving again. It's gone to my shoulder. It's gone to your shoulder. Tell me about that. What's happening with your shoulder? And this is where the hypnosis comes in. People start going like, it's moving. It's in my arm. Did I tell them to close their eyes? No. But they did. And they go into hypnosis naturally. That's the difference between someone who doesn't know what they're doing and like, okay, count down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are going into a trance. Your eyes are feeling sleepy and heavy. No, they're not. They are. I'm a hypnotist and your eyes are feeling sleepy and heavy. No, they're not. That's not how you do it. You grow these unconscious feelings and it brings on hypnosis. Here's a big tip. You don't actually do a lot of people think. You don't go into hypnosis and fix your problem. You actually fix your problem and that puts you into hypnosis. That'll confuse a lot of hypnotists who think, you go into a trance, then you fix the problem. No, you don't. You fix it first and that puts people into hypnosis. That's for another video. But that'll confuse a lot of people who've been trained classically. So they said, it's the same feeling I get when surrounded by too many people. Or if I was working with this person, I'd be rubbing my hands together thinking, this is gold dust. Not the wrestler. This is gold dust. They're surrounded by too many people on the first day of school. I wonder where the problem came from. Front of the class, walking in late. I hate this feeling. That's your problem. That problem's been with you all your life and it's coming out when you drive. And if you work on that, you'd fix it. So you see how you can waste your time. Again, no disrespect to the person who commented. I appreciate your comment. But that's how you don't fix it. And all these therapists who are trying their best to help you and be nice, you won't fix it by doing that. You fix it by tracing what the cause really is and what the problem once was. Check out these other videos of mine on screen now for more help. And if you want to work with me one-to-one online from anywhere in the world, contact me through my website, firstdrive.com. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll see you again soon for more videos.